Heyo everybody and welcome back to DRG. Today we are going to be playing with Overclocked Firing Mechanism and to a greater point, Battle Frenzy. This is a mod that I don't think I've ever played with. Yeah, I have played with GK with improved gas system or stun a majority of the time that I've played GK. I just haven't touched Battle Frenzy. I don't care about it, and I probably will never care about it. But I recently played on stream some Battle Frenzy, and it felt okay. It felt good. All right, that's that. There you go. Pry it out of my teeth, please. Anyway, what does it actually do? Well, whenever you score a kill, any kill, it can be on a jelly, it can be on a swarmer, it could be even on an oppressor. For 2.5 seconds afterwards, you will move 50% faster, and your spread recovery rate will be, what, 12 or 12.5 times as effective. So basically, you don't have any spread. So we're going to be taking Overclock Firing Mechanism and just seeing how it feels. We are also using Bodkin bolts because I'm tired of running the same things, Boomstick and the other one, the fire bolts. So we're going to be taking Bodkin bolts, though I could take a cryo minelets. That would be fun. You know what, I'll do that later. So as I said, I have never played with Battle Frenzy, and that is certainly not the last overclock slash mod slash, thing that I have never played with in this game. I have MCR Bosco. Alright, well I need to go change that. And we had a rival router, dude. God bless. So, I have turned off MCR Bosco, and I kind of want to show off something that MCR does. If you fail a mission in MCR, you will have the option to retry it. This is if you abort it, or if you actually fail the mission. This is, honestly, a really good feature, and I haven't shown it off because I kind of forget that it exists most of the time, except for just to annoy me whenever I have aborted the mission for whatever reason. And the second thing that I haven't shown off in MCR, which I will show off eventually and make a video about it, is the fact if I press the control button, I can go to this screen, which lets me change, like, all these, the custom countdown timer for whenever the drop pod goes. I can even change the danger level or whatever I want, and I can choose a random mission. Anyway, the thing about it is, if I click this button here, it starts the countdown for the drop pod without me being in there. Now, you might be asking, what the hell does this actually do? Well, very simply put, we're gonna see what it does. Alright, and now we get to see what this actually does. You come down in your personal little hell pod style thing, and then you get a very large AoE around you whenever you land. This is specifically for hot dropping, dude, because already we're kind of in hell. There's a stalker as well, so I believe this is where the drop pod would initially land, but I am not entirely sure about that. Could you please go away? I don't know what's happening with my... I believe that is... No, I don't know why I have that on. Is that just because there is a bunch of Ebonite Praetorians here? Is that the reason why I have a Berserk permanently? If that's the reason why I have Berserk permanently, I will enjoy the hell out of this, because that is absolutely insane, and that makes the Ebonite Praetorians absolutely lovely to fight around. Anyway, as you can see with Overclock Firing Mechanism, it is absolutely butchering the bugs, and I just took a Praetorian into the back and didn't break my shields. Oh, okay. I understand what that mechanic. I am not true solo. So what that mechanic was that is the buff that you get for hot dropping. It lasts for, I think, 30 seconds is what that lasted for, and it allows you to deal with a bunch of other bugs. It also gave me a fire rate bonus, is what I could see there. I don't know if I had a fire rate bonus or not, but that was a very cool thing that just happened. the damage resistance was... I mean, it's 50% damage resist. What else do you want? It also gave me a berserk-like effect, but obviously it didn't matter. Oh, that is, like, full-on some Mactera, dude. Luckily, I have Banshee Bolts, so that Mactera swarm doesn't matter all too much. Give me a second. I need to... You better have my bolt. Thank you. Fucking Mully getting in the way. Oh my god, I am just bad at shooting these things, aren't I? Yeah, get that Mactera grabber out of here. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I should just toss that, and then shoot that guy with an explosive bolt so that he just kills everything around. Well, that went well. And by went well, I mean that went fantastically well. Now, I think the biggest problem that I have at the moment is I'm out of ammo for my GK, and it has been 3 minutes into the mission. Oh, GK, please never change. In fact, if you look at my ammo already, you can tell I don't have any ammo. All of my ammo is gone. I mean, it's all locked away in my secondary and my grenade since I brought whatever voltaic stun sweepers. Why did... Well, at least we won't be needing my primary for that. Because my primary is out of ammo. We'll mostly be using my secondary and my grenades for this. Honestly, kind of a goated swarm. If only I could get some nitra, because I don't have any. And I just walked into a bunch of bugs. This is going well. Well, I already know what I'm going to be doing with all these bugs. I'm going to be leading them all over here. I guess I could just, like... What I could do is dodge the swarm for a while, and then I can bring them into the explosive minefield here. I think that... Oh, this is where I landed, too. You can see my little support prod there, the personal drop pod, which was really cool. I'm surprised that I didn't notice any of the nitra over here. Actually, you know what I could do? I could call Muley over there, and eventually get over there. Yeah, this might be time for me to explode the minefield. I'm just gonna wait till there's a bug, like, right in front of my face, and then I'll explode it. That should be most of the swarm dealt with, actually. That didn't explode as much of the minefield as I thought it was going to, and I guess that's a good thing, because I don't know why I did that. Let's be completely clear. That did not take care of most of the swarm as I thought it was going to be. Well, luckily, Muley is still right there, so I can just walk over to her, put in some nitra, and then hope to God that I can actually do this quickly enough. Alright. Well, now let's take care of the rest of the bugs using the tools that I have available to me, which is that. That should absolutely cook a few bugs. I think I hit that? Yep, I did. I absolutely did. And then another one, please. On you, mister. It really surprises me how good the explosive bolts are, even though that they are not... They're not as good as the other two. Absolutely not as good as the other two, but they're completely fine. Now, I only have a bunch of guards left, and I also... Most of them are, like, heavily damaged, where I could just Banshee Bolt the hell out of them. God, Banshee Bolts is so stupid with Botkin, since basically all bugs in your vicinity are just going to get feared anyway, so it doesn't really matter that it doesn't kill them all too well. I think this is actually the spot for the drop pod. It's just we don't have... The drop pod never dropped. Oh, no, it did, actually. You can see that's the drop pod hole. Does it just, like... Yeah, this is the place where the drop pod would have been. That is interesting. Why? I guess the missions all generate like this, and so the drop pod doesn't have to dig out. It's kind of just strange looking, though, because I knew that I didn't come down in the drop pod. That's real weird looking. Hi, everybody? That was the weirdest Banshee module I think I've ever seen. Why did it do that to all the bugs? Oh, good, we have swarmers. What a wonderful time having swarmers. So, what do I say about Battle Frenzy? I think Battle Frenzy is a very nice quality of life for GK in general. It does a 50% movement speed bonus is nothing to scoff at, dude. And definitely in the middle of just gunning down a bunch of grunts, it's basically just means you don't have to use your grapple as often as, you know, what I do. Hey, another swarm. I don't think this goes anywhere. Nope, it 100% does. And also, we are right next to the other crystal. What is that? That's some Magnite, actually. I thought that was the elf, but no, it's just some strangely elongated Magnite, because I think it generated sideways on this wall. Hello! You're now dead. Congratulations. And also, these bugs are super dead as well. My favorite thing about Magma Core is having the explosive plants and being able to use the explosive plants for you. There's the elf. I probably shouldn't ping the elf, should I? Since there's a bunch of swarmers that also need to be, you know, taken care of. And help me, Bosco. Can you deal with the... Wait, I have overclock firing mechanism. I have battle frenzy. I can see. I can fight. And by I can see, I can fight, I mean, there's a warden coming in? That's, oh my god. Well, I think we have a lot more issues than a pesky little warden coming in. I think we have a magma Praetorian coming in, which, I don't think... Could you stop moving? Yeah, you're horrifying, we all know that. I don't think I'm going to be able to deal with this in a reasonable time frame. Could you guys stop hitting me while I'm not listening to you? That's horrifying. He's kind of fast. Actually, that's fire. I'm on fire. Actually, I'm just dead. What HP was I at whenever that happened? I know that I didn't have shields, but that was still more than 30 damage. That is a little bit insane, but... It is a Magma Praetorian. It should be insane. Alright, let's get a... Why are you guys here? Why is there a bunch of swarmer thing? Okay, hi. Why do you have so many arms? What? Why do you look... You know what? Just die. Okay, he's dead. And he lit everything on fire, as... Actually, he didn't light anything on fire. It is the on fire that doesn't do anything. It's the... What is it called? It's the incendiary nade fire. Absolutely and unequivocally useless. Just basic... Listen, man, don't make me shoot a bodkin bolt at you. That was the wrong thing. Give me that back. Thank you. Yes, I just took, like, a bunch of damage to fall damage. I also don't care. I am recording, right? I am 100%... I don't know, man. Every single time I ask myself, am I recording, I just have a fear that I look over it, just I don't see the big red button down at the very bottom right-hand corner. I've had so many recordings where I have the recording paused, or I'm just simply not recording, go awry, and I just have to scrap it for that specific reason. I went literally all the way around. Okay, I have to fast forward that section, I guess, to get right back to where I was. Because I That's funny. Okay, that's literally on me, but that is entirely funny. Why is there just a migration of loot bugs? Well, where are they going? I mean, I know where they're going. They've probably sensed a mineral somewhere, and they're just like, yes, I am going to eat. But that is strange why they're doing that. It is one of the first time... Okay, so next to me, usually while recording, I have a cat sleeping in the chair next to me. And this is the first time that she's fully gone to sleep on my plushie. It's a weighted plushie. It's like 3 pounds. It's a stuffed dragon. If you want to look it up, it's a Pillow Fort, the Target brand. It's the stuffed dragon. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. But anyway, she's finally. Oh my God! I was not paying attention. I was looking at Pepper, and she tried to murder me. Why are you sniffing the air, honey? But she's now fully turned around and looking at me, probably because I started talking. Yeah. But she's gone to sleep and made biscuits on him. What a cute cat. Please notice, in this mission, I have not used dash a single time. Why is that the case? I haven't realized that I use dash, and also... Or I haven't realized that I have dash. And mostly, I just don't use dash because I forget about it. Anyway, we have Spiraling Drillivator here today. Note, this is not part of MCR. This is part of a entirely different mod. So I will be enjoying Spiraling Drillivator at least a little bit. Wonder how long that guy is going to be not Betsy'd for, the other one. Feared for. Could you not grab me while I'm doing that? That's really... This is why people bring Armor Break, dude. Is specifically... You know what? Get poisoned. I'm just going to poison you and call it a day. I don't think I poisoned him. I think I literally just threw a thing on a basic grunt or guard, and I don't even think that one exploded. Okay, yeah, everybody there, please get poisoned. Don't die to the fucking shock. Oh my God, he did die. You know what? That also works. Give me that back. Thank you. One of my favorite things about Bolt Shark is just being able to say, oh no, oh my God. How is it that the Tri-Jaw, of all things, that I was literally aiming at, didn't die to that, or didn't get stunned? Let me be clear, or whatever the hell. All right, yeah, I need to repair all of this. Get out of here. Nobody likes dealing with you. All right, we are no longer jammed. I need to get myself a little bit of red sugar, please, and your corpses will be just fine for all of that. There seems to be a lot of bugs for some reason, and I have no idea why. Also, that was my last one. Well, time to call down one of those. My favorite reason for Spiraling Drillivator is so I can just call the resupply pods if I ever do need a resupply pod. Hey, we're done, actually, so... I guess we're just getting the hell out of here. I guess I could be using Bodkin bolts a little bit more. Actually, you know what? I missed my Bodkin bolt, so I guess I'll just be using these for a little bit. I mean, I think the best thing that I need to be doing is not taking a bunch of damage to random-ass swarmers, which absolutely will be happening. Anyway, time to hopefully fear the hell out of them. Thank you, Banshee. You know what? Banshee made it so that I didn't die there. And by luck of the draw, why is there a bunch of bugs there? I know why there's a swarmer flying around, because swarmers, if you don't know, they have a jump attack, and their jump attack, when they do it off ledges, they don't have physics. The jump attack is a set distance, and if they are still in the air by the time the jump attack ends, they just die, or they just get stuck in the air. They don't just die. I kind of wish they died, though, but, you know, who knows. Maybe Ghost Ship Games will update the game so that they do actually die whenever they stick in the air too long. For having insane recoil, or as the game puts it, insane recoil, overclocked firing mechanism has exactly 0 of it, and that is mostly because of how this game does recoil. In most shooter games, you will be, like Rainbow Six Siege, for instance, you'll be shooting, you'll be holding the fire button, and it will keep crawling up until you reload. And in DRG, that doesn't happen. It, like, I'm just holding down the button, not even moving my mouse. It just caps out eventually. So that means most recoil in this game can just be straight up... I hit a freaking swarmer with that one. Can just be straight... Okay, well, I guess Steves have the power to just float in the air now. That is kind of funny. Alright, so we do have a second mission here, and the second mission is a salvage operation, and it is in co-op. And let me just say that he's also playing Scout. What a wonderful time. If you are a, like, below level 300, alright, class level 300, and you are already legendary in the class, I am just going to call you a weirdo. It's fine, like, completely fine, but there is... there's something. You enjoy that class a lot, dude. I don't really necessarily understand that. I know people just have their likes and, like, oh yeah, I just play engineer 100% of the time. I know I've been playing this game for way too freaking long, and I have said myself that, oh yeah, in this video, I haven't used this specific overclock because haven't even touched it at all. Yeah, that's me. So it's like calling the kettle black, really, is what it is. But anyway. So overclocked firing mechanism is... Thank you, Oppressor, for doing that. You're kind of a little bit of a dickbag, but also you are absolutely melted.
Come on, guys. Rock and stone.
Man has shield link. Oh, that's a bunch of swarmers. That is a lot of swarmers. Please get your turret up real quick. I don't want to deal with the swarmers. Oh, hey, look. There's also a gold chunk, dude. I can't get to do this. I don't get to do this in solo play. Let's go. Hoggies. You know, I completely forget that I have whatever the heck that is. Just whatever the heck that is. The explosive bolts, dude. This engineer is probably, like, wondering what the hell is this build at all. Like, I have Bolt Shark, I'm using Botkin bolts, dude. I'm using all the stuff that are off meta. That is a fucking stalker. Please, just hyper-propelling it. Thank you. I'm always happy to see a stalker be absolutely blasted out of existence, dude. Is that a fucking no, that is not a Corlock. That is anything but a Corlock. That, however, is a dude that I have to worry about. Can you just, like, go away? Oh. I see what's happening here. We are having a lot of fun. I need to bring all the bugs back to NG's turrets. Like, that's just simply what I need to do. Or I can very simply kill more bugs, because I'm having fun with explosive bolts, or whatever the hell it is. Where was that other... There he is. It is my job to get rid of... That's fucking rude. Can you get rid of the... He didn't get stunned by that. Well, he has little HP left, and I think he just got hyper-propelleted. There's a crate. There's a bitter gem. We're having a good time here. What the hell is this lobby? So I don't really have that much to talk. I mean, I guess I do. Something that notable that happened is that Mr. over there, yeah, look at that little bastard. He is right behind me doing stuff. And by doing stuff, I mean he is currently taking the biggest nap of all time. I did not even... There you go. I'm gonna get exploded by that. What the fuck is this, dude? Can I help you? Come here. Yeah, I'm... Okay, well, fine. That's... Oh, I'm out of ammo. That's also the wrong bolt. Kind of funny, but it doesn't really matter. He should just be dead. There he goes. Mr. over there has been having a little bit of trouble with something. I'm not entirely too sure with something, but the funny part about it is that he's supposed to be going to the vet literally today, but my brother couldn't make it to the vet because, A, he's working, so instead, they just scheduled him for tomorrow. I don't know what's wrong with Mister, but he's doing some weird fucking things. So I don't know about, like, what people think about... Can I please help you? About the resupply pod. I've always found that digging out all the sides so that they can actually fully extend helps the resupply pod. You know what? That's fucking Pog. Let's go for it. You can get that one, and I can get this one. We both need ammo, and we both are too stingy to actually call down a fucking resupply pod. The first time that a resupply pod, a broken down one, has actually been goated. Just because we're both stingy, dude. I need to get over that in my solo plays, of just being way too stingy about using the resupply pods. Because I get a whole 4 to myself, so I might as well, oh, you know what, I'm about to go down, and just take them whenever, because it really doesn't matter. Ammo in this game, who gives a shit? That guy is level 6-7. God damn it. That is a bunch of bugs. That is also a stingtail. I'm just going to assume Driller has that. Yeah, you know, maybe it's been my problem for thinking that Driller has that. That is also a Glyphid Stalker, dude. I don't know what happened to that Glyphid Stalker or anything that happened. I think it might just be dead. He might have hyper-propelled the hell out of that thing. What is... Hello? Swarmers? Can I interest you in getting the hell out of here? Well, I say that was a very good use of explosive chemical rounds. Can I interest the rest of you in not explosive chemical rounds? Some Banshee bolts, please. And then I will retrieve that bolt for free as well. Can I retrieve this bolt? No. Dude, Banshee bolts is so... Or, excuse me, Bodkin bolts is so weird with how you can kind of retrieve them, kind of not retrieve them. I don't understand why. Also, apparently we're going to be doing Omen Tower, which is fine with me. What the fuck was that? Where is that? Well... Oh, that's neurotoxin payload. That is... I'm just gonna... Oh my god, I don't want to... I don't want to deal with those stalkers. NG, can you please deal with them? Okay, never mind. Gunner has fucking neurotoxin payload, dude. They're just immediately dead as hell. Gunner has just brought all the absolutely insanely fun things. Is that a slight complaint? I mean, it's a complaint that they exist, not the fact that he's bringing them, to be honest. Alright, let's get this thing going. The gunner's got that one. I'm just gonna sit over by engineer. What? Where the fuck did engineer go? Oh, God. Am I just gonna be immediately blasted? No, I'm not gonna be immediately blasted. Also, this is too high. Slightly... Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna get absolutely laser beamed with that. And now... Is Heavy Burster gonna target me? Yes. Some of the time, Heavy Burster just doesn't want to target people, and I don't understand why. I really have no idea what's wrong with that thing. It seems to be like 25% of the time, it just forgets the fact that it's a fucking gun. Also, which one am I on? I think I'm on the top one. No, my platform's done. Okay, well, you know, what a wonderful time for me. How does Banshee hit these? Banshee does go through it, actually. Or at least some weirdness is happening. Oh, well, Engineer's dead. I'm going to open this real quick, and then, you know what? Actually, I don't need to. Okay, that was my kill, mister, not yours. Alright, where's my Banshee bolts? I think... That's not where they should be. In fact, I can't actually grab these anymore. Okay, well, whatever. If you don't know, if you don't actually pick a option in the overclock matrix core, or whatever it's called, the core infuser, that's what it is, it will still give you a reward, just it picks randomly between the three, and that's it. That's all it does. That is a wave coming in from above. No, this guy... Okay, I have to get that back. Give me this back. Will break my legs just to get that back, dude. I also fucking missed that one. Also, I'm dying to a bunch of swarmers, dude. Get me out of here. This place sucks. This place immensely sucks. Wait, I have these. What am I doing? I just remembered I have the best solution that Gunner has. Not Gunner. Scout has. Where the hell are you? Get out of here. Am I seriously out of ammo again? Dude, this is my third resupply this mission, dude. I've been eating up. Absolutely devouring. But that is just overclocked firing mechanism in general. Hey, look. So if you don't know about fungus bogs, you can actually just melee the top of the roof and get rid of a lot of the visual clutter. Does it really matter? Maybe. It may matter. I'm doing it because it's a nicety that I can provide for the rest of the team, other than light. Most likely, I'm going to be out of ammo by the time the actual swarm happens. Anyway, there's also a bunch of bugs coming. Can I help the amount of bugs that are coming in? Well, I think I helped with that quite a lot. And that's the rest of that's my job done. Goodbye, everybody. I'm just gonna walk over here and, you know, suck on my thumb or something. Something cool. Pepper? Are you okay, honey? Dude, those septic spreaders really want us to know that they're there. I think there's like 2 of them. I'm just gonna go with them real quick. I don't want them to come around and be annoying. Come here. Yeah, you. Yep. I know. You guys are annoying. Okay. We're done with those guys. The best class to deal with that. They're just, like... I'm not gonna have to deal with anything, aren't I? I could literally just go AFK, and the entire swarm will deal with itself. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go AFK. You'll see if anything actually happens interesting-wise. Dude, I'm providing for the team. I could be taking out this warden. Look at that. He's dead. I killed him! Let's go! This is what happens when you, What is it called? When you bunker, dude. It's just a... Don't worry, I'll take out that swarmer that's biting you from behind, dude. No, you're absolutely cooked alive. This is what happens when you bunker in missions, where, you know, I'm pretty sure Gunner and Engineer can take out that entire thing, and I don't even have to touch my controls, and I only did because that menace shot 2 shots at me and died. Because engineers goaded with the sauce, dude. I need to use that so that Gunner can kill all the bugs real quick. That he's dead, and now I need to kill the septic spreader, and then that septic spreader as well. There you go. I fucking missed. Where did my bolt go? Give me my bolt. I feel like that's mostly what I've been, like, reduced to, is where the hell is my bolt? I need it, and then I just go looking for it in this mission. No. No, don't do it. I don't know what he's doing, and I don't like it. Dude, I love seeing that Scale Brigade Bulldog. I think it was a all I saw, yeah, it's BRT. No, it's QoL. He's been using QoL this entire time. How do you forget that shit? Dude, I have the memory of a fucking goldfish. It's kind of funny as hell. Alright, he's dead. He's also dead. This is going to go fantastically well. I guess I could get some kills if I really wanted to with some of the stun sweepers on swarmers so that I can inflate my numbers, dude. Absolutely cooking alive. I feel like I'm contributing to the team here. But that's the usual experience with Scout whenever you have, like, everybody's extremely confident in what they're doing, and also they have some very, very good overclocks. I think, like, the weakest link in this place is me. Mostly because I am literally just doing things. It doesn't... Can you come back here? Yeah. Okay. You're dead, dude. I mean, I'm still providing my scout's duty of lighting up the cave. Probably. That is a Praetorian. That is a Praetorian, also spitting acid on the entire team. Good job, me. I could have stunned it. Could have just done that. And now everything is stunned over there. What a wonderful time. Where's my stun sweepers? That's a... What was that? Dude, I hope that is not what I think it is. Can I please have my other guys? Thank you. And then that guy can be dead. And I think the acid spitter is just dead to that. He is dead to that. What a wonderful time. Excuse me? What the hell happened to my game? Alright, and now time for the absolute panic that is the end section here. Because that's usually what happens during this section, is everything just goes to hell in a handbag. Or it's every door. What is that? That was 4 web spitters, or 5 web spitters, actually. Let me be clear. I have 18 bullets for that. That is beautiful. Anyway, they're all dead. And by all dead, I mean they absolutely are all dead. Did my Banshee bolt land down on the ground over here? Ow! What the fuck was that, dude? It hurt like shit. Dude, get absolutely webbed, idiot. Hey, look, my Banshee bolt. I don't know why it's here, but it's also mine now. Oh, hey, look, my other Banshee bolt, and that man who just fucking exploded. This place is a mess. This place is 1,000,000,000% a mess. I'm out of ammo. God bless America. I missed like twice, dude. I'm in hell. Just kill it. Just somebody, please murder the hell out of it. Horrifying. Engineer missed. I missed. Scout missed. Engineer's the only person who actually bothered to walk up to that guy and murder the hell out of him. What a weird mission. Oh, and they're both gone. Yep, kind of what I was thinking. Well, anyway, that was the 2 missions that we were doing. So, you all have a wonderful night, and I hope to see you all again. This is kind of an odd ending, but I forgot to say that.